Hello my sexy muffins and welcome back to another video. In this video, before we actually start the video itself, it is going to be the pictures that my lovely patron Gav and listener Gav of Sexy Muffin, Gav of the Queen Deer, Gav is made two new pieces of artwork which will be featured in this video. But first, let's appreciate them. Look at them! Look at them! Ah! They are so amazing. As you see, one of them has been in the last video, and then there's the one she made as fan art for the second one, and then she actually kind of did a commission trade-off sort of thing for me for the third one, which will be featured mostly in at the end of this video. Either way, beautiful, lovely. We love them. They are so good, and I love them so much. Can't stand it. I love them so much. They are perfect as usual. If you would like to see the pictures on her Tumblr, you can go to the link below in the pinned comment and in the description, and I will also put an ad for their channel. Yeah, and I hope that you all enjoy it. And yes, Gav is so talented and amazing and just perfect with these, and we all should support her because she is awesome. Thank you. Now let's get to the video. Oh god, I love him so much. Hello my sexy muffins and welcome back to another video. In this video we are doing part 3 of the Abel X Jack Brights, and if you want to see part 3.5 after this, join my Patreon, see if you like it, because there'll be a not safe for work one, 3.5, which will have the adult themed scene, not full on doo-dah, but very intense, not YouTube safe. So yeah, only if you're adult. My thing's obviously for adult channels, so it's not. So you literally, if you're a minor, you can't watch it. So sorry if you're a minor, like just deal with it. You can watch it when you're 18, and it doesn't have any visual images of actual bang bang. Anyways, part 3. This is going to be with Jack Bright and Abel. I forgot his name for a second. Yandere Abel with Jack Bright, part 3 of the miniseries. Left off with Jack being assigned to Abel and being forced to be with Abel. And we're doing a time skip. Like, for the last couple of days, Jack Bright has been doing just games all the time. Every time he sees Abel. For the last month, he has a new body now, and he's back in a male body. So yes, yeah, that's okay. So he's back in a male body. Basically, this is a time jump of him going to being back in a male body, and basically Abel is like, he wants some of that, and he's getting frustrated with Jack in these games. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, I hope that you all enjoyed. Disclaimer, Abel is not Yandere canon, and Jack and Abel are not a canon couple in the main thing, but probably since it's a multiverse, there is a multiverse where Jack and Abel probably have some adult theme attraction to each other and could be a couple and such. Very good indeed. And yeah, that's possible. So yeah, nothing's impossible in this SCP because multiverse. But anyways, in the main canon one, they are not Yanin and Yandere, and they're not Yandere or Darlin, and they hate each other for various reasons. Either way, this is fiction. It's just for fun, not to be taken seriously. Simping for fictional characters and doing ships is fine as long as you're not illegal gross about it. And you also remember to separate fiction from reality, and that you don't force ships on others, because everyone has their own taste. As long as you don't hate other people's ships and or say your ship's the only ship that matters, it's fine. Just let people do what they do as long as it's not illegal or gross, and they separate fiction from reality, obviously. Anyways, let's do this. So, it has been about a month or so since Jack has been assigned to be Abel's researcher. He finally has a male body again, and he feels more at himself. He ended up accidentally killing himself by falling down a flight of stairs when he was in a female body. He now has a new body and he's going to see Abel for a game of tic-tac-toe. For the last month, at least 3 times a week, he would do these pointless games with Abel just to get under his skin. He still could not get that kiss out of his head, though, waking up in a cold sweat each time about it, and not being able to go back to sleep. He has not gotten very well sleep since that kiss, and it's been driving him crazy. He hated to admit it, but he did have some adult attraction to Abel. He hated it with a burning passion. He really did. Anyways, he hated it so much. Anyways, other than the deep hatred for it, he also hated Abel because Abel was the one making him feel like this, and he hated it. Also, he knew Abel could tell and was grinning about it every time he saw him, well, more like smirking as the confident, smug a-hole he is, which pissed off Jack more. So he makes it to Abel's cell and opens the door, only to be pulled into the strong, firm chest of Abel. His face goes bright red. He's kind of used to Abel touching him, but he is still very much uncomfortable with it. Also, that his body is never fully used when he gets a new body. You're a man this time, he says, smirking down. What happened to your other body, Jack? He says, tracing the jawline of Jack, and Jack pulls away, disgusted. None of your damn business, Jack shoots back and steps back. We're here for another test. Is it one of your pointless games? Oh, what, afraid I will beat you? Jack shoots back to Abel, and Abel's eyes narrows. If I win, I want something in return this time. And what will that be, big guy? Jack says, smirking, knowing that Abel wouldn't be able to win in the first place. I want to be able to do whatever I want to. Jack's face goes red and he takes another step back. Oh, no. That, no matter how good that sounded, it made shudders go down Jack's back. He was not falling for that one. No, Jack says firmly, glaring at him. I would never let you do that to me. Oh, what, afraid you'll lose? Abel shoots back, and Jack glares hatefully at him. Fine, he says, and they go to the little area and start up the tic-tac-toe. It was going well. 5 sheets in, and it's been a draw each time. Jack's been smirking the whole time, knowing that it's pissing Abel off, especially since there's such high stakes for Abel this time. It makes him a little bit happier that he is able to get under Abel's skin. And Abel hated it. He wanted to be able to kiss and touch Jack. Jack was his. He should be allowed to do it. But he knew consent was a big thing, and he was trying to be on his best behavior because he did want Jack's love. He hated to admit it, but he wanted to love him and for Jack to love him back. But Jack was being stubborn and just wanted to irritate him so much that it made it so difficult, especially when he looked at him with such joy in his eyes at winning or getting a draw, really, each time, and Abel would have to admit that he is not winning at this. It also bugged him because he was super competitive and he could not beat Jack and get what he wants, and he hated that. But what he hated more was that Jack was able to smirk there, those lovely lips, being so kissable and not being able to kiss him. They continued to play the game. Abel becoming more and more irritated, and Jack smirking more and more. It was victory for Jack, and Jack loved it. Abel hated it. Finally, Abel snapped and threw the table to the side. The room had been furnished slightly since Abel's decided to not get put back into his cube each time and stay. So they had furniture. Slight furniture. It was rough, but it was still something. Abel grabs Jack up by the armpits and slams him into the bed. Jack has the wind knocked out of him, and he stares up at Abel above him. What the heck are you doing? Jack demands, cursing at Abel, trying to get out from under him, and then suddenly Abel kisses him on the lips. Ooh la la. Anyways, Abel kisses him on the lips and quickly removes his clothes. They are now both shirtless, and Abel has him pinned to the bed, kissing him, and Jack gives in for just a second and kisses back, pulling Abel close to him in a moment of passion. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed that. If you want to see the Not Safe for Work, comment it below. Well, not comment it below, but go to my Patreon. I will have it linked below. Also, if you want to have a cheaper option for the Not Safe for Work content, but you don't want like shout outs or being able to vote on stuff or anything like that, maybe you'll be able to vote. But basically, you only have 3 things you would be able to vote on Not Safe for Works and request Not for Safe for Works. And see all the Not Safe for Work videos posted to the Patreons at a cheaper price than the full highest tier and second highest tier, which would just be $3 or $4 or $3.50. If that is something you would like, so you can see the Not Safe for Work content, give me, and you're fine without shout outs or anything else, I can do that as a special deal so people can still get Not Safe for Work requests and they can slowly be chopped at. And yeah. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoy. And if you would like to see more Abel and Bright after the Not Safe for Work, I'll pick up right after the adult scene. And yeah, I hope that you all enjoyed. And stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Also, now let's do the Patreon outro. Thank you, my one Patreon at this time. I might add Reddit over this if I get more patrons before this because this is pre-recorded. But thank you, Gav, Queen Sexy Muffin Gav, for being in my top tier of Queen, Kings, and Majesties tier, which is $10. And where you get everything on the Patreon plus more than anything else. And if you want to join that, $10, you get shout outs, you're doing general support, you get to vote, you just get a lot of stuff. Basically, the $10, you get everything on the Patreon you get. Anyways, if you would like to see more content here, tell me what you want to see with Jack Bright and Abel. This is just Jack being pissy at Abel and trying to get under his skin, which he's been doing for months. So it's been a build-up, and now you see why Abel snapped. And thank you again, Gav. You are the best muffin ever right now. Also, for those who do not know, I forgot to mention it. I'm going to have to do it at the beginning of the video and edit it in. So if there's before the Hello Sexy Muffins, that I probably edited in. And yeah, that is the artwork. All 3 of them have been made by Gav Imp from Tumblr. And I will link their Tumblr and their channel here. So you can go support them because they are the ones who prompted this video being up to date on time way earlier than it was going to be. And that it has beautiful artwork in it. Thank you, Gav. You are chef kiss, the sexiest of sexy muffins. Well, the second of sexiest muffins. My partner, they are the sexiest of sexy muffins. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed and stay sexy on my sexy muffins. Bye-bye.